release Astro Boy. Awesome. Astro Boy is a total blast. Never heard of it.
Well, we did it a few months ago. I believe you're right.
Was I on that show?
I think you were, Dave.
I have limited. I think I have beginnings of Alzheimer's or something. I tend to forget things quickly.
So did the people that saw this film.
Well, there you go. Oh boy.
That was just that. We did this, Dave, a couple months ago.
This film got so many horribly bad reviews, but I will say this: I sort of enjoy Hugh Grant.
You do?
I do. I thought he was good in a couple films like Notting Hill and Music and Lyrics, which I've seen 37 times for some reason. I enjoyed that film. He's good. He plays the same character in every film, pretty much.
That Music and Lyrics was another film that had a song that you remember right at the end. This was the first film where Sarah Jessica didn't have the mole. That should be interesting to see.
What mole?
It's not there now.
Well, where was it?
It was there for 20 years.
Where was it?
Right on her chin.
I don't see, because to me, I don't look at her face because I'll turn to stone.
You know, there's a new show where they trace stars' lineages back through the years, and they're doing Sarah Jessica. And one of hers, they got the actual paper where one of her relatives was accused of a witch, being a witch.
She can do that with limited makeup, I think.
Yeah. Okay, you know, we do this once in a while. The Chiller Show is coming up. This is a show in New Jersey, Dave.
Are we going?
Well, I want to get your take on this because I wonder what kind of celebrities you would travel 2.5 hours to see and get their autograph.
Okay.
And there's one on here I was wondering if you might travel that distance to see. There's only a couple mentioned so far.
Who is that?
She was the Terminator in Terminator 3, the female Terminator, who later turned out to be a lesbian.
In real life?
In real life.
She's from Ghent.
She's around here, yeah.
Oh, is she?
She's from here.
Great. She's a lesbian from Ghent. That's wonderful.
Well, she doesn't have far to travel to the show, so.
Right.
Do you remember this actress, Dave?
No.
Mainly from 1 million BC.
Is that the old version?
Yes.
So she'll be about 70?
No, this is the Hammer version from the 60s with the famous Raquel Welch.
Right, so she'll be about 70 years old.
I
That's what I'm saying. That's 40 years ago, Ed. 50 years ago.
The Lon Chaney version from the 30s.
Well, then I would go.
Where she would be dead.
No.
She's also on Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde. This is another one of these.
So she'll be 70 as well. This is 48 years ago. You're showing pictures of her in her prime.
Right.
So let's suppose she's 25 in that picture, although I'm going to say she's closer to 35. So you add another 38 years.
Well, when we do
She's in her mid-70s. Why are you showing that picture?
Because that's the one that was on the Chiller website. When I do our final Chiller show, I will find the current pictures.
I got news for you. That's not going to be there.
Maybe it will, though. You never know, Dave.
Oh, God.
I think we have one more. I know she doesn't look like that. Didn't she have an eating problem and when she was stick thin?
I don't know.
I think she was.
She's still a very attractive woman. And she was in that fine film, Boxing Helena.
Yes. Now the next one
is... Two Moon Junction, where a man's fingers was in her buttocks.
Oh, no. Now the next one is the star I was wondering if you would travel 2.5 hours to see and talk to in person, Dave.
Okay. Well, yes! What? He's going to be there?
And signing all 3 days, it says.
Alice is going to be there?
He's going to be there.
April 16th through the 18th?
Yeah.
Where in New Jersey?
New Jersey. It's about 2.5 hours away.
No. I don't know.
Depends what you're doing.
I wouldn't mind meeting Alice, but I don't want to stand in line. Is there going to be a line? He's kind of...
probably be a line.
Yeah, those people are weird. They'll stand in line for him.
Yeah, they would. But
he is old, you know. He just turned 62.
He's a big draw for the Chiller, apparently.
Where in New Jersey is this?
It's it used to be right next to Giant Stadium, but they moved it a little further.
And you've been there?
I've been there. Yeah, it's not hard to find to. Yeah.
I think I may have to go. You got to remind me of this.
Yeah. We'll see if there's a couple going. I would go down. Maybe we could travel together and tape. What was the final outcome, producer?
84%.
Oh, come on!
84% want to see.
Sick people.
Now, the first picture we have is Roger from his...
is this like a before and after picture?
Yes. Oh. This is how I first remembered Roger from the sneak preview show on Channel 17.
Look at that stash on Cisco. Holy crap! You could sweep a floor with that thing.
I'm going to give people fair warning if they want to avert their eyes before we show the picture, Dave.
Okay.
Yeah, the first movie review thing I ever saw was when they were reviewing Superman, the movie in 1978.
Okay.
And we're going to show it now, so if people are disturbed and want to look away for a couple of minutes, we'll tell you when we're coming back to our lovely mugs, Dave.
People may rather see Ebert.
But here we go. Roger Ebert today, Dave, from the Esquire magazine.
Ah.
His jaw has been eaten away from cancer.
Has it been eaten away or has it been surgically removed? I think it's been surgically removed.
I think it's been removed. Okay, now we have to cut off.
They can't do reconstructive surgery?
Actually, I had the right microphone on. That's maybe what the producer was.
Oh. Are we still on? As you drop microphones all over the place?
What?
Can't they do reconstructive surgery? They do that. They give people new boobies and
apparently, can we
everything.
get that picture off? I said I was. I told the phone.
I know, it's been on for 20 minutes.
I know 85% wanted to see it, but
84.
We didn't have to. We didn't have to show it that long. But there you go. That's
the better mic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what happens when you have a production crew of one.
Right.
All right. Explain the game, Ed.
This is the picture pairs game.
It was.
I almost broke one of these bulbs and shocked my arm. People have to try and match two pictures on here. And they write in, and we're good. It's the same address you wrote in for Roger Ebert a few minutes ago, but we'll...
84.
We did have a winner last week.
Yes, and they won 2 tickets.
Right.
And you know, the movies aren't cheap.
They aren't cheap
So
now.
for a flunky show giving away some tickets, that's good.
That's good for you at home.
It's Robert Offie? Mm-hmm. Off? How do you say? Do we know how we say this?
I think it's off.
Off. 3
Okay.
and 6.
3 and 6.
Ding, ding. Oh, it's the
Crystal Lee.
lovely Krista Lee.
I guess Krista Lee didn't want to come down this week.
I guess not.
She wrote to me at 2 in the morning yesterday.
Oh.
So 6, Dave.
6, Ed.
Okay, do you have your popper
My
ready?
popper's ready to pop, Ed.
Okay, let's see if we're going to pop.
Ah.
Oh,
We're not popping.
we're not popping this week.
I think she'll be at number 5, Ed. That's my guess. Oh, it's 4.
There we have it. Those are all of the picture pairs pictures this week.
Reveal.
Oh, that's good. That works well. When the camera's cut, I'm not struggling to get in and out of this chair. Or, let's see, we only have a couple of minutes left, Dave. Do you have an interesting death story to tell
I
us?
don't know how interesting they are, Ed. Here's one that I found bizarre. Sharon Rena Lopatka was an internet entrepreneur in Hampstead, Maryland, who was killed in a case of apparent consensual homicide. Lopatka was tortured and strangled to death in 1996 by Robert Frederick Glass, a computer analyst from North Carolina. Apparently, the purpose was mutual sexual gratification.
Oh, no.
The case became the earliest widely publicized example of a consensual homicide mediated through the use of the internet. The former Sharon Denberg grew up in the suburbs of Baltimore, Maryland. Blah, 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 blah. She started this business from a kit that she purchased from an Arizona-based company. And this enabled her to profit from the use of 900 numbers and give psychic readings, Ed. And using the internet, where she advertised pornography related to sexual fetishes, she searched for a man who would torture and kill her.
Wow.
Unbelievable. And he did. He tortured her for several days and strangled her using a nylon cord. Why would you do that? What would you do? What do you write? Please kill me? I think that would make me so excited.
I think I saw one of those on Craigslist when I was posting our ad up there.
I don't know about this Craigslist, advertising on Craigslist. There's some creepy things going on in Craigslist.
There's some weird stuff going on there. Many things by Benji Bronk. He doesn't do that anymore. Okay, we have to sign off. We'll be back next week with another exciting show in the Media Zone series.